Welcome back to another episode, guys. This one is a fair bit longer than usual, but we're hoping you'll stick with us. We decided to film a full day in the life of a station caretaker.
And then Kel's up there, up in front of them, and she just blocks them up if they try and run to the fence. Quit. Gardening, I think, is just good therapy. It's good for the soul, good for the heart, good for the mind. I love it. Yeah, well, we have a leek.
Make some cherubin, cherry tomato and halloumi skewers.
Sounds pretty
Fancy
good.
as fuck.
Oh, no. Fuck you, ants, not getting you.
I wish that halloumi had stayed on.
Oh, smells so hot. Sweet.
That's really cool.
Oh, with a nice Saratoga. Nice one.
Fuck yeah.
Boom. Sorry I didn't film that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Not bad. Lovely freshwater wool Barra.
Oh! Oh! Obviously every day out here is different and we don't do these exact same things day in, day out, but we hope you guys enjoy just a little sneak peek into what some days for us look like out here. Job done.
Good. Hey mate, how you going? Did you have a good sleep? Quote's ready. You ready? You ready? Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. What? I haven't got anything. So every morning we usually get up around 6:30. We start getting going. We have there's about 5 acres of lawn and grassed area around the homestead. So we pretty much have sprinklers running. Some sprinklers I run 24/7. There's some real dry areas around the property, and a couple of those sprinklers I just run all night and really get a soak in on those drier areas. But that's a big part of my job, is to keep the water up to that 5 acres, mowing it, whippersnip. Some of the mowing is on a big diesel Kubota, and the other one's just a push mower. Yeah, whippersnip and everything. Picking up sticks and all that sort of stuff that fall off all the trees. But yeah, I get going early in the morning, start setting up all the sprinklers, and then shift them 2 or 3 times a day depending on how wet or dry the area is. But yeah, I've got a bit of work to do in the veggie patch later. Got some shit to plant and a bit of watering to do this morning in there. But first things first, just to get these sprinklers sort of set up and get them going. Green ants. You'll watch those little buggers. Gotta be quick. Yeah, so one of the jobs we are doing this morning is one that's on most cattle stations that we know of, and it's just walking the weaners in and out of the yards into like a holding paddock and back again. You do that. You walk them out into a paddock in the morning and then push them back into the yards at night time, and that just sort of gets them used to doing their routine and getting used to going into the yards, coming back out again.
Gets them used to the quads, the
Yeah.
noises,
And a bit more
following, all
calmer.
that sort of shit. Yeah.
Become calm.
Make them easier to muster.
So yeah, in future years when they want to muster these cattle, they're not so
Flighty.
feral, and flighty. So yeah, we do that. Every place is a little bit different. I think we're just going to do this for maybe 2 weeks. We've already been doing it for about 4 days now.
They're pretty good now. They're saying that because we're going to film it today. They're probably going to go feral, but
yeah, most mornings they've been pretty good now.
Yeah.
And the afternoons they almost put themselves back in the yards.
as soon as they hear us coming.
Yeah, so we just got some hay out that we chucked out the other day, and they're just sort of feeding off that and a little bit of molasses and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so,
we'll put a little bit of that in there for them today too.
yeah, that's about
It's
what's
like
happening this
crack
morning.
for cows.
Yeah. Cool. All right, we'll get into
Gonna
it.
get some cows.
Well done. Textbook. So what we do is one of us stays behind, and then Kel's up there, up in front of them, and she just blocks them up if they try and run to the fence. So that's what she's doing up in front, and they learn to follow quad like that and stay calm. Anyway, always a couple of stragglers. Quit, quit. Well, anyway, that went fairly smoothly. They've been pretty good so far. We haven't had any dramas, which is good. A couple of curious cows. Anyway, yeah, that job's done, and we'll put them back in this afternoon. This is like sunsets. So yeah.
We'll just duck out of the paddock and go around and give them a little bit of molasses.
Oh yeah. Cool. All right. Keep chipping away. So we'll just chuck a little bit of molasses in here, just to keep them interested. Just a couple of litres. Does the job. We're doing the cow call. All right, sweet. We're going to go have a cuppa and some breakfast, and then tick on with a few jobs. We've got a pipe leak in the garden that I've got to fix, and then I think we've got a bit of free time this afternoon, And we're going to do a little spot of cooking. Take the fire pit down to one of the water holes, and we're going to cook up those cherabin that I've been catching over the last couple of weeks, and maybe a spot of fishing while we're there.
So yeah, okay. Only if you get all your jobs done.
Yeah. Mate, what are you doing? Go the other way. Go on. Off you go. Keep going. Yeah, just had some brekkie, and Kel's just doing a bit of cleaning up stuff, a bit of vacuuming and whatever, and I'm just in the veggie patch. Just got a couple little jobs to do. Yeah, we've got some sunflowers that have sprouted behind me, and I'm going to plant them somewhere. Just I've found that nothing really grows that well in the ground here. You really need some good fertiliser and stuff, and potting mix around the base of the roots there. Otherwise, few things just real struggle in this environment in the ground. But yeah, you got to make do with what you got. So we'll give them a shot anyway. And yeah, got a couple of bits of weeding to do and a bit of tidying up. Yeah, everything's not going too bad. I did find that some of the plants on the ground, like I've got some dwarf beans growing, and every now and then one just goes missing. And I found my culprit. It was a little water monitor that's about a 1.5 foot long. He comes in under the gate and comes in, and I've found him, and he caught him with half a dwarf bean in his mouth. Little fuckers. Here I thought insects were going to be a problem, and it's water monitors coming off the lagoon, coming in here, sneaking in here in the morning and eating me plants. But anyway, you get that on big jobs. A couple lost here and there to a bit of nature, it's not too bad. But yeah, most things have come along pretty good. These pumpkins are sprouted from seeds, going bloody great. They're going to be massive. I've got 6 in here. It's probably a little bit too much for this garden bed anyway. It's good soil. This is like imported proper potting mix in here, so it should be pretty good. Yeah, and just doing a bit of general weeding in some of these garden beds. Get some of these weeds out. Yeah, this guy pretty much died on the first day, but I think he's coming back all right. He'll probably recover, I reckon. Other than that, these strawberry plants are looking pretty good. Hopefully the bugs stay away from them. And these couple of tomato plants in amongst the Lebanese cucumber. These are just from seed as well, but they are cranking. I literally planted underneath the soil a Barra frame right in the middle here before I put these in, and it seems to have worked well for these seedlings. I'll do a bit of weeding in this garden bed too. I might run a couple of stakes on the outside of the container and a couple of string lines and start supporting these guys as they grow a bit bigger. Yeah, and when they get tall enough, because you've twisted these ropes around, it just sort of acts as like a holder without sort of really clamping onto it. Just pull a bit of that through and that'll hold it up. Yeah, when it starts getting a little bit taller, you can go through the next one, sort of holds it up. That could probably be a little bit tighter, but it should be right. Yeah, nice, just keeps them up off the ground, and I'll get a bit of mulch in here in the next few days and sort of clean it all up a bit. I've got to do that on a couple of other of these little planter boxes. There's a fair bit over at the cattle yards at the moment. Bit of hay on the ground and a bit of cow poo mixed in with it. It's always goes good. So I'll get a bit of that over here in the next couple of days and tidy up these garden beds now that everything's starting to grow a little bit. Nice. These cherry tomatoes are going pretty good. Even got a few little flowers coming here. That's good. A few more on those ones as well. But I'm hoping they'll get sort of 2 or 3 foot tall before they really start producing any fruit. Anyway, that's enough for the garden for this morning. I like to spend like an hour or so in here every morning. Just a little bit of hand watering, a bit of weeding, a little bit of maintenance in here. Doesn't really need to happen, but it's just good. It's part of my routine, and yeah, I like it. I don't get really opportunity to do any gardening. Obviously, we don't have a house we go back to, and when we're travelling in the caravan, you can't really take a garden with you that much. So yeah, it's good to have a decent veggie patch, pretty much established, and all you got to do is plant whatever you want. You get plenty of sunlight here and plenty of heat, so it's pretty good recipe for most things to grow. But anyway, gardening I think is just good therapy. It's just a time you can sort of switch off, and even if you're just pulling a few weeds or checking for insects eating your shit or whatever, it's good. It's good for the soul, good for the heart, good for the mind. I love it. And I like growing stuff that I can eat. I find more rewarding than any sort of growing flowers or anything like that. So each their own, but I like something that you put some effort into it, and in the end you get a result in terms of fruit or vegetables or something like that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, well, we have a leak. When we went to put the weaners out, and I noticed there's a big wet patch out on the lawn here, and it is in line with a whole heap of sprinklers. I dug it up, and most of it I just dug up here by hand because the ground was so soft. But yeah, there's a little split in the pipe. I think it's 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches or something, maybe pipe. I'll have to find out. But I'll get the shovel out, dig it out a bit more, turn the water off to this section and repair it. Just another job you got to do. There's a whole line of trees, big trees that go down this line as well. And I think the roots of them are sort of pushing up these pipes and making a bit of a drama. But anyway, tick this job off, and I just realised the quad bike too has got a flat tyre. So I'll do this job, repair that, do that job, and then we'll start ticking on with the normal jobs. But anyway, got all the sprinklers going this morning and did the weaners and everything like that. So I'll tick along with this morning, and hopefully we've got a joiner or some sort of repair on this pipe. All right, turn the water off. There's this valve in here. Water's off. Pretty sure it's along here somewhere. Yeah, just there. There's a split underneath it. I'm going to have to dig up a fairly long line going that way down through there to try and get underneath that pipe, and then I can cut it, put a joiner in there, tighten it all back up again. Bit of a shit show. Try and get rid of a bit of this water somehow. Anyway, we'll work it out. So I've dug most of it out. The good thing was the split is about there underneath the pipe, and I found there was 2 joiners right in between it, which is a bloody bonus. So I'll undo this and undo that joiner, take that piece of pipe out, cut a new one the same length, jam it in, happy days. I dug myself a little sump there for all the water to drain into so I could bucket it out. Seemed to work pretty good. Anyway, the sand, it was super soft because obviously it'd been leaking all night, which made it a bonus. Alright, I got me new piece of poly. I just got to cut that to length. That's pretty close to the length. That was good find. And I've got a new couple of fittings. I will salvage those old fittings off the other piece of pipe, but they're a bit of a prick to get off because they've been bashed in, and you've got to sort of slowly pry them off with a screwdriver. But I will use the ends of these fittings, chuck them in there. Happy days. And these ones here are a Filmac fitting. There's a couple of different types, so if you're ever doing this kind of work, just make sure you got the right ends for the other right piece, because otherwise they don't all go together. How it works: chuck this bit on first, like so, then chuck this piece on, like that way, and that sort of wedges into here. Then you've got this piece with an O-ring, and that goes in there. And the way to get that on is to use a wooden bat. Don't use something metal like this job over here. And you tap that in there. Try not to damage it. Happy days. And do the same on the other end. But make sure you obviously cut it to length before you start jamming these jobbos in. I'll do this side first. Just like that. I'm going to sort of do a dummy fit up. Jam that jobbo in there. It's got no ring on it, so try not to get sand all in the thread like I just did then. Goes about an inch inside. Always better off to cut it a little bit too long the first time and too short. The good thing with these is they're built for farmers. Nothing against farmers, but you can be a little bit rough with them and it's not going to change the world. Doesn't have to be exact. A little bit of room for error. Paddle this job over. Whoa. Just put fucking dirt all over. Paddle this job in. A little bit too long. Shit. My bad. Alright, take two. Most of the time you can just get away with doing them up by hand. Sometimes they've been fully fucking done up with spanners. Alright, I'll go turn it on, see what happens. Alright, that's a good sign. Pressure is on and I can't see any leaks. She's all good. Yeah, beauty. Nice. Yeah, and I'll just leave this open for the next few days, let it all dry up and make sure there's definitely nothing seeping out or leaking until I fill all the hole in. And make sure the fittings have not seeping any water anywhere. And we'll go from there. Cool. All right, next job, I'm gonna check the tyre on the quad. it went flat overnight. Might just be a puncture, or I'm not too sure. So anyway, that's the next job. Start this bad boy, pump the tyre up, a little bit of chuck. The sticks or something in it. Check the sidewall. Can't see anything at all. Right, a bit of soapy water. Check this side. Oh, here we go. Well, that's a pretty obvious sign. She's just in there. It's like a split right on the inside the tread there. Works every time, the old soapy water. Well, I'll get the tyre repair kit out, put a plug in it, pump it up, and then leave it off the four-wheeler for a day. See if it holds pressure. Should be good as. That jobbo. That jobbo. Clean that rubber. One of these rubbers in. Sweet, sorted. Should do the trick. I'll give it a bit, trim them off, and pump it up, see if it holds. Should be right there. Alright, it's now the afternoon. I got distracted on other work, but I'm back. Chop them off. Might be able to use them again on something. Cool. I'll chuck some more air in here, see what happens. Cool. That's the kit. Oh, a bit of soapy water on there. No bubbles. It's a good thing. Which is a good thing. Oh, I'll just let it sit overnight, see what happens. Anyway, we've left lunch a little bit late today and had a few jobs on. Burst water pipe, tyre on the quad, and we just had the fuel truck come in and fill all the fuel tanks up. So I had to give him a bit of a hand. But we're gonna regroup and put the fire pit into the buggy, get a bit of fishing gear sorted, and we're going to go for a quick flick down to the lagoon, and we're going to cook up those cherabin. So I'm going to light a fire, bit of a cook up on that, do them a little bit differently, and then we've got to get back in time to push the weaners back into the yards, lock them up for the night, and then I'll turn all my sprinklers off, so probably well into the dark by that time, I'd say. Anyway, that's how she rolls. Yeah, cool. We've got a little bit of free time now, so we're going to over there, little and a little. Yummy. Well, we've found our little spot for the next couple of hours. We've brought the buggy down here, got the fire pit, and gonna start making a little bit of a fire straight away so we can get the coals sort of happening. And then what are we gonna cook?
Gonna make some cherubin, cherry tomato, and halloumi skewers.
Yep, sounds pretty
Fancy
good.
as fuck.
Oh yeah. And Ed, I just read up, we've got to soak the skewers in water for a bit, so while the fire's getting hot, we'll soak the skewers, because they're wood ones, in a bit of water so they don't burn to a crisp. And
Did you keep that tray?
that's about it. I did.
Cool.
Cool.
Good thinking.
All right, we'll get the fire going. Poor old fire pit needs a clean. Sweet. Nice. Trying to start a bushfire.
Yeah.
Chuck a bit of water in the skewers. Cherabin. Got a few here, eh?
Yeah, might need them all.
Barbecue them up. Jed's been slaying.
Yeah.
Oh, just peeling like a prawn. Alright, now we've got a... Fuck off, fly. Yeah?
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, we got some halloumi and cherry tomatoes, store bought, unfortunately.
Not quite ready for the veggie hutch yet.
No. And chop up the halloumi. Oh, it's very crumbly. It's been in the freezer. Something like that. See what happens. I'll go a bit of meat, tomato, hot ball of lava. Hopefully I can get this halloumi on there without falling apart.
Concentration.
Wants to split into... I'll squeeze it. Oh man, it's so crumbly. Might be alright.
Tomato.
Tomato again?
I'm going to do the order.
Well, I was going meat, tomato, cheese.
Tomato, meat.
Something like that. Maybe.
busy camera lady.
Too busy, camera lady. There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Lovely.
Oh, that's looking pretty good.
All right, other than the halloumi sort of falling apart, I
Yeah.
think it should be okay. But yeah, the halloumi was frozen, so
Didn't really think that through.
didn't realise that does it.
Yeah, I should have realised that would affect it.
Anyway, we'll chuck them on the barbecue.
Oh, man, that one's just messing everything up.
Oh, halloumi, come on.
No!
Oh, oh shit. I don't know what we're going to do about this cheese everywhere. Fuck out. Fuck, fuck off here. Fuck. Oh no, halloumi.
Yeah.
It's alright. We'll scrape it all onto a plate.
Yeah.
Should be good. Fuck. I can ants. Quick. Ow, 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 ow. No.
Ah,
shit.
no. Ow! Oh, fuck. Someone will get a laugh out of it.
Oh, no. Fuck you, ants. Not getting you.
Next time, bring tongs.
Yep, next time bring tongs. Alright, these,
Oh, they're still here.
yeah, the top two ones are going to be hot as balls.
Okay.
This one here has got a bit of
Bottom one.
halloumi and everything on it. But you
Oh, ow! I'm going to throw it because I'm going to get bitten. Oh, you gave me the one with one cherubin.
Yep.
Hot wall of lava.
Mm.
Good though.
Mm.
Oh man. I wish that halloumi had stayed on.
Oh, no, so hot. Oh. No, it's so hot. Oh, really good. Quite filling, eh?
That's pretty good.
Mm.
I don't know if I've eaten cherubin before.
You would have done in,
That right one?
yeah. Yeah, if the halloumi was on there, like
Oh.
a bit more of that salty.
Mm.
I'll do one more. Save the others for dinner. Oh, tasty.
Extra halloumi. I've got this one.
Oh man, I'm getting eaten alive.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Fail with no tongs and frozen halloumi. So
Should have bought the feta. I've actually got a block of feta in our fridge.
did that stay together? Nah.
Normal feta would. Wow.
Over a barbecue? It's not really meant for frying though, is it?
No, not like halloumi.
Nah.
Bloody lovely though.
But anyway, other than that, it was pretty good. Real simple, just 3 ingredients really, or whatever other ingredients halloumi's got, but it was yeah, pretty tasty. I'll definitely be doing that again. Just tomato.
Just got to catch some more.
Yeah, I'm going to put the pots out tonight, I reckon, but on a lagoon closer to the homestead, just so I don't have to travel too far to come and check them. Because a lot of the time, if you don't have much time during the day, yeah, you just miss them for a few days, and then if one gets in there, they'll die or whatever. So anyway, I'm going to pour a bit of water on this fire and then go for a flick up there. And then we're going to get back, put the weaners in and turn some sprinklers off and
Chooks away.
Chooks, all that sort of stuff.
Feed the dog.
Yep. Cool. We synchronised head bob. Give this spot a crack, eh?
Okay. Some good snags.
Hmm?
Good looking snags.
Yeah. We had fish on the first cast.
Okay. It was a good cast.
Yeah. Oh.
No. Oh, yeah. Saw him that time. Yeah. Look. Not technically got a fish, but that was good. Oh, no! That's a fucking cow cast, that one. The wind's just grabbing it, eh? Whoa. Oh, here we go. Yes. No. Fuck. Could see that.
Anyway, GoPro just turned off.
Don't
Kel
blame
just
GoPro,
got a-
it's Osmo.
Kel just got a Saratoga, first cast. Hang on, get the lip grips, hang on. Oh, they got teeth. Sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Kel with a nice Saratoga. It'd be good, it'd be in the 650, 700. Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Wow. Oh, look at the fucking mouth on that.
Yeah, buddy.
Mm.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Release him quickly.
Quickly and carefully. Boom. Off he goes.
Nice one.
Fuck yeah.
Boom. Sorry I didn't film that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
My bad.
I'll have to do it again.
Yeah, do it again. Kel did first cast. Showed me up again. Oh yeah, it's the shit. Oh, something came out. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Inquiry?
Little Saratoga.
Here you
You go.
go. Go.
Okay, I'll go.
Oh, fuck. Except for that branch. Ah. And this branch. Fucking hell. Textbook how not to do it. Oh, jed's on. Shit. Ah, shit, I'm caught. Oh. Hey.
Yeah, he's only a small barra, but he just fucked off with that.
Yeah. Whoop. And grab the rod.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Hey. Ah. Ah. He's not that small.
That's it, eh? Sweet. Lovely freshwater little barra. Probably 65 or something.
Nice.
Yeah. Happy days.
Oh.
Anyway, we're getting back in the
Big
drink.
photo and in the drink.
In the drink. Textbook.
Go on. Oh!
Little barra. Fucking hell.
Oh my god. Oh,
Fucking hell.
the little one was fired up.
Little tiny one.
He's so cute. Go. Get big. He's on again. Same little one.
Probably. Little barra Jumanji.
Bye, buddy. End on that note?
Yeah. Cool.
Done.
Done. Yeah, it's close to 6 o'clock and we're just chucking the weaners back into the cattle yards, and they have pretty much putting themselves back in, which is just there. They heard the motorbikes coming and they pretty much all just turned around and started walking to the yards. We've been doing it for 4 or 5 days now, so they've pretty much got the gist of it, which is cool. But yeah, which should happen. We'll probably put them in and out for another week or so. They've still got to knock most of this hay down, and then we'll let them out into a holding paddock out there and see how they go. I can see pigs too, way in the distance.
Oh, look at them.
They're running through there. Cheeky buggers. Yeah, cow had died in the yards the other day when they were mustering, and they dragged it out there, so the pigs have been having a fat time. Anyway, we'll put these weaners in, and that's the day done, pretty much. I've already turned off most of the sprinklers, and just the chooks, and that's it. All the animals to bed.
Stop eating shit. Disgusting. Job done.
how do I start this? Bip, 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 bip.
Action.
Action. What do you reckon, Chooks? Good? Chook, chook, chook. Pok, 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 pok. That's pretty good. No? No? Chooks don't know. Chooks don't know if it'll work. Just hanging her out in the garden. Hanging it out in the garden. Crunchy tails.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good tail.
Oh no. Casting accuracy is not my forte. Oh no. Too far to the left. Oh fuck. Got that one.